So, I've been thinking about how I should make a proper send off to this series. To make a long story short, Radical Rewind itself is not dying. It's the actual series I made up back in, I want to say it was February earlier this year. But, I made this series with the goal of revisiting the past by playing games that were either inspired by retro stuff or are retro games. And that's not to say I've been bored with the series, it's just the series wasn't meant to be a super long thing anyway. The reason being is because eventually I just run out of ideas. And there were things that I just couldn't get to, like Quake 1, Quake 2, Quake 3, various other things. But that's not to say that Radical Rewind itself is going away, it's just this series. I will have throwback streams that will be called Radical Rewind, but in terms of the episodic series itself, this is actually going to be the finale. However, what a better way to send off this series than with how we started it? And I see no other reason of capping it off than with, well, I need to do a few things first. For one, there, and yeah. Please note I will still be able to see chat either through the stream chat that I'm looking at right now, or I'll pop it up real quick. This. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah. That's what I mean. So there's that, and then we have the actual text right up there. The webcam I removed so that way I could give people a lot more visual clarity in terms of what they're seeing in the game. However, so you may be wondering, well, what do you mean exactly when you're saying that you're going to be ending this series the same way that you started it? You have to remember what game I started it off with. But it's not necessarily just that. It's also, what I'm going to be doing. I should warn you that this stream will be a fairly long stream, but it's for a good reason. I'm going to be playing through the entirety of Hypnospace Outlaw, attempting to get the best possible ending, of which I'll mention this right now. There are 3 possible endings in the game. There's the quote-unquote bad ending, where 2 of the possible characters you can save die due to a in-game event. There's the neutral ending, as I like to call it, where you save either one of the 2 characters you could save, and then there's the good ending, I should say, where you save both of them. Now, regardless, a few characters will still die. But even if you save the 2 possible ones, there will still be 4 that will die. However, I should mention that, according to the Hypnospace wiki... Okay, sure. Outlaw. Okay, so yeah, believe it or not, there is actually a wiki based on Hypnospace Outlaw, um, which is actually really cool because, for one, this game is freaking cool. I'm really glad that I found out about it all those months ago, back in February. But to be fully enamored by this game is something that I never thought I'd be so inclined to say. But Hypnospace has just engrossed me with how charming it is. Because it feels like it's not even a game, but it's an experience, really. But of course, it is actually a game. But what I mean is that it's such a unique experience, and I've never seen another game that's like it. I know there's Emily is Away, but that's a chat room style game and not a internet simulation game. Yeah, the game itself is it's actually really cool. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, as I mentioned, I will be playing through the entirety of Hypnospace Outlaw. Actually, to get this out of the... Wow. To get this out of the way, Easter egg number 1, straight away. Fragilities is now following. Thank you, Fragilities. I do have a webcam, but it's turned off right now. Or, I didn't switch it off, I disabled it because the game I'm about to start playing, I want people to see pretty much everything. But I was going to say the Merchant Soft logo, the little swirl, that's actually based on the Sega Dreamcast logo. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I also need to put chapstick on my lips because they're starting to dry out. Yeah, so this game is awesome. I highly recommend it. I believe it's $20, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but what I will say though is that it's completely worth the money. It really is. If it'll load. Load, please. Oh, there it is. But something else that's actually pretty special. I don't know him personally, but I will say this. To be followed by a game creator is, very special. And the game creator himself is none other than the very first person that you see right after you see the word buy. That is Jay Tholen. And I have to say, this game right here, it's great. It is an absolutely amazing experience that, again, I highly recommend. And I honestly don't think there'd be any other way to describe it than an amazing experience that I think everybody should enjoy. Whether you have a PlayStation or an Xbox or a PC like mine, you don't even need to have a super powerful PC either. Actually, let me exit out of the game real quick. Because, if I go to Steam right now, which you can add me if you want, I'm a very sociable person, so don't worry. Um, oh god, I'm sweating on my legs. All right. I actually get to the. Tell you one thing, by the way. I have got to stream this game. I keep forgetting. I think I might have streamed it before. Um. Wait, what? Oh. By the way, look at this. So, not views. Recent reviews are very positive. 98%. And overall reviews are overwhelmingly positive. I would expect nothing less, because, my god. I will say this. Best 90s game ever! Alright? Now please note, this is an internet simulator game. A good one. It's not like one of those cheaply made Roblox ones, or it's not like Emily is Away where it's a horror game. It's just great. Now the game itself, if you want to get it, it is currently 35% off on Steam, so you can get it for me, it'd be $13. However, I already had this game because I got the bundle. You can also opt in to get the soundtrack as well, which is a tad bit more expensive than the game itself right now. But come on, the soundtrack in this game is phenomenal. And I really do mean that. Hell, the soundtrack itself is 35% off just like the game. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, as it says here, you don't need a super beefy PC at all. Because for one, it doesn't take that much storage at all. It's literally 500 megabytes of storage. DirectX, of course, is version 10. Or version 11, which I have that. So basically I'm playing this at max. OS, yada yada yada. I'm playing this on Windows 10, because, I mean, I can't run Windows 11 because my processor isn't strong enough. However, I should mention, I've been seeing these Acer computers lately, and they can run Windows 11. In fact, they actually have the things for Windows 11. They range in price, with the most expensive model I've seen is $550, and I might think about getting one, because the specs are actually pretty good. And it has an SSD, which is better than a hard drive. However, if I do end up getting one, for one, I'm going to have to clear off my other desk, which is going to be a nightmare because I don't know where the hell I'd put stuff. That's okay. Yeah, so... yeah, Oh, cool. My friend Isaac already has this game. Yay, she has this game. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Also, yes, this game is very relevant to me. Yeah, so I just wanted to show that off. Now to actually get to the game, I'm very sorry for stalling. It's just, I was showing off stuff in the wiki as much as I could and showing off the actual price in case you want to get it. I do believe on Xbox and PlayStation it should also be on sale when I search. I think I had the Xbox app on my phone too, so I could search on both. I accidentally opened up the Steam app on my phone instead of the PlayStation app. Yeah, it says here, Hypnospace Outlaw by Jay Tholen, Mike Lash, Javier, might have butchered that, Nelson Jr., and That Which Is Media. That Which Is Media! Yeah. I like how they have a sale on GTA stuff, but I don't need it. Right. Now, is it on sale or is it just on Steam? No, it's not. It's no, not 19. It's $20 on PC. So I think this sale is only for Steam. I'll check on Xbox though to see if there's a sale on that. Actually, funny story. Xbox Game Pass is actually how I found out about this game and what inspired me to actually buy it. And it was a very worthy purchase of the bundle that comes with Broken Reality, which was, I believe, my most recent Radical Rewind stream. Alright, oh, that's cool. So, something that's really cool. Turns out, due to Game Pass being on PC now, you can actually play the Xbox version of Hypnospace Outlaw on PC, which is actually really cool. I don't see the price. And in case you're curious, it is actually compatible with Series X and S, so that's good. It's not letting me search. It's not letting me look at the price for the new one. Now, for this, I'm not going to call myself Rex or Jolt. Instead, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go by my actual name. Now, you'll see my name right here is that. Yeah, so, without further ado,
Brandon,
let's get started. Welcome to currently one of my most recent favorites in the gaming world, personally. Excuse me? There we go. We start off in November 5th, 1999. Which, by the way, at that time in real life, the Sega Dreamcast was about to be 2 months old here in the States. Now, in Japan, it was about to be a year old, because I believe it came out at the near end of November in 98, which I was 1 year old by then. But yeah, ow! That is not a good way to stream. Hitting your ankle on a table. Yeah, you can look around if you want. You could see this really neat looking dashboard. You can already do a decent bit before you actually start playing the game. For example, yeah, you can turn on big HUD mode. It'll make it bigger so that way it's easier to follow. Hello, viewer. But I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah, so again, I highly recommend this game whether you're on PC, Steam, Xbox. Oh, and not to mention it's also on Switch. So if you want to play this game on the go right ahead. But I think without further ado, bam.
The future is you. Your passion. Your imagination.
This is cool.
Your hard work. And now, with
Seriously,
the help of Hypnospace,
you might think this is cheesy, but to me,
tools and the time
this is
to make
perfect.
it
Also,
a
by the way,
reality. Witness the dawning
crap,
of a
I can't
new
pause
world.
it. I was gonna say that headband that you saw that lady put on, you can actually pre-order one of those at Fangamer. I haven't done that personally, but you can actually pre-order
built by you.
it. Doesn't have an actual wire,
Hypnospace.
but yeah, you can actually buy one of those from Fangamer. Dreamcast!
The Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
I'm sorry, it's just, I saw the swirl, I had to make the joke. It's a nice joke though, because, I mean, come on, this game is perfect, alright? And I actually do mean perfect. I haven't encountered any glitches, per se. There are some exploits you could do. I think there was one that I found out about called the Millennium Time Warp, but I'm gonna be playing through this game legit, and that's all you need to know. I play legit because I was different. I'm sorry. Start off, I played this game before, but I'm still gonna be doing this just for anyone new. That full motion video, bro.
For volunteering to help keep our wonderful community of Hypnospace citizens safe. Hypno S Enforcer Edition is different from the standard version of Hypno S in several key areas. This tutorial will guide you through everything you need to know to best serve your fellow Hypnospace citizens and earn HypnoCoin along the way. Let's do this.
I should mention HypnoCoin is not a currency. It is a virtual currency that they have built into Hypnospace, and that's all you need to know. It's not a cryptocurrency because you're not bit mining. You're doing stuff. Also, we'll get to this person in a second. This is the headband I was talking about earlier. You might have seen the lady put it on earlier, and you might have seen the cable on it. The real life Hypno S headband that you can get from Fangamer is basically the same thing, but without this. So don't worry about any jutting pieces of metal embedding into your skull.
Direct your attention to the top of your desktop,
yeah.
and you'll notice the HypnoS info bar. From left to right, this handy toolkit features quick access to
the settings menu.
I'm not even going to complain about the voice acting,
The
because
quick switcher.
this is literally what I would expect from a game like this, because it's literally a parody of the 1999 internet,
and time. Your
which is
balance.
perfectly okay with me.
Restart and log off
A Kate Cat 75. Hey Rex, hehe. Nice to finally talk to you. Hey, what's up? Also, that is one really cool pause thing. Also, SMH dude, I'm wearing headphones. I'm gonna lower that. That should do good. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. Wait. Do I know you from somewhere? I just know that Jathan added the headband and the merch. Yeah. Like, I personally am not able to actually buy it because I don't have a bank account. If I had a prepaid card, oh, wait. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. It's because of the, voice acting. But, yeah, like, I have gotten prepaid cards, usually as gifts, but if I ever do get one, I'll try and buy one. But, yeah, I'll, by the way, sorry for naming you like that. I just followed you a couple months ago, so that's how I don't see why you would want to apologize for that. I'm perfectly fine with being called that. It's a nickname, dude. Or friend. Or, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, now I remember you did follow me a few months ago. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. I guess I forgot, but, welcome back. And welcome to me somehow being warm, even though I have my fan on.
the info bar may be repositioned anywhere along the top or...
Oh, now I see what you mean. Settings, time to... Yeah, is that good? And no worries. Also, this is like my most babe game ever. I remember playing it way back when it first released. I think I talked about this earlier, but Xbox Game Pass was literally the way how I found out about this game. And what happened was I played through it in, I guess, one sitting, although I did take breaks because I had to do stuff around the house. But by the time I finished the game, I was so impressed by the game that I ended up getting a Steam card, and actually it was on the way home that I decided to make this series up, Radical Rewind. Oh, hi. And yeah, Radical Rewind first started as a series with this game. And so it went from this to some other things. I don't quite remember the games that I have played. I know I've played Dooms 1 and 2. I haven't done Quake. I have done Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2. not the entirety of Half-Life 2, but I played Strafe, which is a game that is inspired by Quake and stuff. And actually, my most recent episode of Broken Reality was actually playing through. My most recent episode of Radical Rewind was Broken Reality, a Quake-inspired game. Yeah. Also, oh, nice. You know, this was like the first game OST that I bought. It's a very good soundtrack. I don't own it personally, but I have listened to it on YouTube, and it is chef's kiss, man. It's really good. But basically, I can't show it right now. It's not that I literally can't, it's just I'm playing this. Oh. I forgot, this is literally the background.
Or bottom of your desktop.
I believe that in the last part of the game you get a different background because of the new 2000 update. Which, by the way, am I gonna try any of the new skins? Oh, the skins? Oh, I mean, these aren't new. I was not informed of that. Eggplant. Okay, well, what does Woodland Lodge look like? That looks cool. But, ooh. That's cool. But I'm gonna keep it simple. Yeah, a bunch of new stuff. Oh, okay. I do know that they added it into the PC version of the game, which was called Hypnospace Plus, I think, but I haven't had the time to look at it. I'm gonna change the background back to this.
Hippie, also known as the Hypnospace Intelligent Intermediary, is your direct your attention. Welcome.
I've
to
already played this
Hypnospace
game before,
Patrol
so I already
Department
know all
Enforcer
this.
Training.
Important message received from Merchant Soft.
What, are you guys gonna scream at me for not watching all those? Oh, never mind. Welcome to Enforcer Life, Brandon.
Important message received from
That is actually my name. Yes, including this. Hello, Brandon Cade. Welcome to the Hypnospace Patrol Department. Adrian and Dylan Merchant here, co-creators of Hypnospace and founders of Merchant Soft, which is actually a reference to Microsoft, by the way. As if it wasn't apparent enough, even though their logo is literally the Sega Dreamcast. Kind of. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's really good. I love this game to bits. Digital bits, I guess. I don't know. We would like to personally thank you for volunteering to help us keep Hypnospace safe. You will be assigned cases automatically based on reports by Hypnospace citizens or activity we've noticed here at the Hypnospace Security Center. Look forward to receiving your first one shortly. Please remember that while you're enlisted, all outbound communication is prohibited. Have fun, Merchant Brothers. Oh boy, I can't wait to be a police officer of the internet. I don't need handcuffs, do I? I'm not sure why I'm laughing so hard at that joke, but I'm not gonna need handcuffs, am I? Yep, can't wait to spend all that sweet, sweet Hypno coin. Actually, I gotta wonder, so I know that there's cryptocurrency and how that does translate to real life money. And here's the thing. Hypnocoin is not necessarily a cryptocurrency. It is a virtual currency that is exclusive to Hypnospace. And believe it or not, I think you can actually purchase stuff in the game with that. But I'm wondering, at least in this game's universe, would it be possible to use Hypnocoin to buy real items? Because if so, then that'd be kind of cool. But I'm wondering how much the value of one Hypnocoin would be. Would it be like a penny or 25 cents or $1? Then again, I think if you have like tons and tons and tons of Hypnocoin, it'd be like you'd be a millionaire in like no time flat. Yeah. Also, I swear to God, I got sleep last night. Anyway, first case. I thought that said gopher scream for a second. Gopher scream. Alright, that's a picture of Gumshoe Gooper. I'm not sick, by the way, it's just allergies. Yeah, I think Merchant do mention that Hypnocoin is a virtual thing that is worthless. People in the story try to buy real stuff with it. Like by Kappa Cash, if I remember, but yeah, that's pretty internet illegal. Okay. I just wondered that, but yeah, so basically what it is then is, I think the closest way I can explain it is video games that have a virtual currency, like how in GTA Online you have GTA Cash, which is usually written as GTA followed by the $sign, and how you could buy stuff like clothing and cars and stuff with that. Or how in Roblox you use Robux to get avatars and clothing and stuff. Something like that. But you can actually just earn it just by playing. Or, I'm sorry, being a Hypnospace citizen. But this picture is just a picture of Gumshoe Gooper, which, by the way, I recently found out that Gumshoe is actually a term for detectives. I always thought, like, whenever I first saw this name, I thought Gumshoe was the first name of this character. But after I saw this actually being used to describe a detective, yeah, I'm not sure why that's used as another way of saying detective, but yeah, now it makes sense. Because, I think I saw that word recently in a video from someone who is from Britain. Also, you don't have to worry about being slow at typing. Yeah. Anyway, I already know where to go. And now, we get to explore the magic that is Hypnospace. Which I have to say is probably the coolest name for an internet browser I've ever seen. But it's not just a browser. It's an interconnected virtual world. But it's not like PlayStation Home or something. Yeah, the holy beautiful intranet. Or if you're playing Broken Reality, all those little subtle things different to this universe really add to the game, right? It adds to the immersion that's literally like a different reality from ours, which it actually is, because according to the game's description, it's an alternative history from our own. So, this kind of technology that you're seeing right here, sleep time social network. Yeah. So, Hypnospace and its technology, HypnoS, is quite literally sleep time technology. Or, as the game calls it, sleep time computing. So, that headband, what that does is, according to the game's lore, when someone is asleep and they have HypnoS and Hypnospace itself, what'll happen is you turn on the device that's hooked up to the headband, and you put on the headband and you go to sleep. I don't know exactly how this would actually work in real life, but what it does is when you're asleep is when you can actually browse Hypnospace. And you'll see later in the game there's hoaxes about beef brain and all these other fancy schmancy and all this gobbledygook. But we're gonna start off with Hypnospace Central. Yeah, and we can already get 11 Hypno coins instantly just by doing this. Then there's Hypno Cure, which will actually be very, very important in a little while. The fact that this is all through people's sleep is so cool. Super dangerous, but yeah. I know you wonder, since things like when brain chips Neuralink become a reality, I wonder if we could actually achieve this. Probably. And hopefully with less harmful results, because a certain end game event happens and it kills between 4 to 6 people depending on your actions in the game, which I will do my best to limit to 4. I'm not saying I want there to be 4, but yeah. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned this, being sleep deprived. So, as a bit of a spoiler, it is found out that Hypnospace technology, like the HypnoS technology for the headband and stuff, it doesn't cause beef brain, which is believed to have been caused by the technology within the headband itself. But it does, however, cause people to have sleep deprivation due to the fact that, I mean, first of all, who would be sleeping while simultaneously browsing the internet? It's like, it's like driving a car while surfing the web. Yeah, beef brain was a joke spread by the hacker group in the game. Yeah, it is. Oh. Dreamcast logo. Don't worry. Oh wait, my actual Sega Dreamcast can probably see this, but it's an inanimate object. Even though ironically enough, I like talking to inanimate objects a lot. I'm not a psychopath, I'm just, I'm different. This is pretty cool. Net Settler. Your virtual homestead. Hey, we're all unique in our own special ways, you know? And then here we are with... Move, please. Hypnospace. Okay, now, sit there and think about your life. Good dog. What's really cool is you can actually visit all these people's pages. And visiting pages is actually very important for the last part of the game, which we'll get to in a little bit. So that's pretty cool. By the way,
guess who's back? I know you miss me.
I had no idea you can go ahead and visit this page this early in the game. But that person right there is Hot Dad on YouTube. But they're better known in this game as the Chowder Man. I'm not talking about that chowder, alright? Or the TV show. But these are the employees of Merchant Soft. So we have Adrian, Dylan, Roddy, Samantha, Artie, and Eric. And it's just amazing how much effort that not only Jay Tholen but the other people behind this game put so much effort into this game. And you would think that, oh, well, so what? It takes a lot of heart to make a game like this. And please note, this is an indie game. It's not like one of those big budget games made by friggin' Activision. What do you mean I can't say that? Oh. I'm legally not required to say that name on stream, so I will not say it right now. There's EA. Okay, that's fine. Rockstar Games? Well, of course I'm allowed to say that because it's one of my favorite companies. I think you can visit all the pages in the first part of the game, and yeah, Jay talked about in his interviews about how he got obsessed with the idea of the game. I don't blame him. Like, a game like this accurately represents how I'm feeling right now. And this. And my webcam is disabled right now. Like, the light's still on, it's just By the way, did you know that the robot voice actually uses the real Windows OS of the computer, since the devs didn't put anything in the game for it? Yeah, I know about that. But honestly, it adds to the charm because you don't need to do anything special for it. It's made to be that way. But I actually like it that way. Oh, okay. It is good. It's undoubtedly good. And again, to any person who eventually sees this as a video on demand on my YouTube channel, I highly recommend checking out this game if you wish to. As I said earlier, it's not on sale on PlayStation. I don't know about Xbox because I couldn't check it. It told me to download it to my console, which doesn't make sense because I didn't buy it on there in the first place. I think on Steam it should also be $20. And of course on Steam, since Steam is, is it okay if I say it? Omnipresent interdimensional director person? Yes, I got it on Game Pass. I can? Okay.